We're here at Monza for the Italian round of the Formula One World Championship. Monza is one of the classic circuits, and it's also the quickest on the Formula One calendar. That means we'll see the cars reaching top speeds of around 230 miles per hour over the course of this Italian Grand Prix. Thousands of Italian race fans are here in force today to witness what promises to be another high-octane dose of F1 action. Pretty much perfect weather conditions for racing here today, so we should see some very competitive lap times during this race. Kimi Raikkonen heads the field. Second on the grid is Michael Schumacher. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. Fourth is Fernando Alonso. In fifth place is Jenson Button. Giancarlo Fisichella is next to him in sixth. Felipe Massa lines up seventh. Heidfeld will start from eighth.
It's a competitive grid out here today, and welcome folks to race day. I'm SamuraiT-X, and we do have a task on our hands as we are in a McLaren sandwich here. It's Kimi Raikkonen's on pole position with Michael Schumacher second, but before we do more talking, we'll be right back because I'm going to skip the formation lap, and the next time you see me I will be on the grid waiting for the drivers. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're waiting at the grid now as the rest of the drivers are ready to go to their grid slots. So we are in a McLaren sandwich with Raikkonen first and Montoya third, and our teammate is in seventh, so pretty much up to us to get a win or a podium. Let James Allen take it away. And we've had a little bad start there. We did accelerate off the line very well, then we somehow stalled it a bit. But we are still in second place, miraculously. And Raikkonen still leads the way. Going to try and dive bomb him, and oh, a little bit of contact there. No front wing damage, luckily, but it's a yellow flag only for it to be gone. So Raikkonen keeps first place for now, and Michael Schumacher keeps second, with Montoya third, Alonso fourth, and Button fifth. But Michael Schumacher takes the slipstream and is already in the lead. The Tifosi have gone wild as Michael Schumacher takes the lead. Is he going to run wide? No, he keeps his place.
He'll have to come in and get that nose change, though. Michael Schumacher leads out of turn one. Behind him is
And there's an incident as we were racing Kimi Raikkonen. And judging by that red on the radar, it looks like Felipe Massa is having problems on the track. And the Ferrari fans are booing as he's had a contact with somebody. I'm not sure who it was because we were talking over James Allen during that incident, but the yellow flags must have been for Felipe Massa as Kimi Raikkonen touches Michael Schumacher's rear tyres, but a good thing Michael Schumacher kept on the road. But yeah, Felipe Massa is struggling and hobbling his way back to the pit lane. It's happened at the start of the race, and poor Felipe Massa's race has ended before it's even started because he can't get a podium now because he's coaxing his way back to the pit lane. Michael Schumacher's ran wide at Parabolica and Kimi Raikkonen has taken the lead. Oh dear. Sloppy start from the Ferraris, but Michael Schumacher still miraculously in second, while Felipe Massa is still hobbling his way back to the pit lane. Montoya's got the slipstream, but he's failed to pass Michael Schumacher there, so Michael Schumacher does retain second. We've cut the track. Do we get penalised for it? We do indeed. So Kimi Raikkonen is going to extend his lead momentarily. It was only 1 second we got penalised for, but Michael Schumacher is in second place with Montoya still behind him. As James Allen is talking about the Red Bull drivers, Christian Klein and David Coulthard, Felipe Massa still hasn't made his way back to the pit lane. We're about to lap him, so this is disastrous for Felipe Massa. Kimi Raikkonen and Michael Schumacher and the rest of the pack are already closing in on Felipe Massa, as Felipe Massa is barely making his way to the Ascari chicane. He's hobbling out there. He does have a puncture, so as Michael Schumacher passes Felipe Massa, looks like Felipe Massa's just wishing his day just ends right here. As we go around the Ascari chicanes and we are on Kimi Raikkonen's slipstream, we should have the speed to pass him, and Michael Schumacher retakes the lead, and the Tifosi have gone wild, and there's debris on the track, as you can see by the yellow, red and orange flags. We've this time had a cleaner exit and entering Parabolica, so at least we can hold on to the lead there. So James Allen is ready to take the places to tow in position, so I'm going to keep quiet.
That move by Coulthard was just beautiful. Well done. He's done really well there. totally outclassing Rosberg with a beautiful overtaking manoeuvre.
Brilliant move by David Coulthard there as Martin Brundle covered.
As the drivers start their third lap, Michael Schumacher leads. That's a gain of 1 place. Raikkonen is second. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. Button is fourth. He's up from fifth. Alonso is fifth. He slipped down from fourth. Fisichella sixth. Trulli seventh. Heidfeld is in 8th place.
Thank you, James, for telling us the positions. As you can tell, that was the positions right there. Kimi Raikkonen and Montoya are leading McLaren 2-3 at the moment, with Jenson Button and Fernando Alonso keeping close lids on the McLarens, because surely one of them's due to pit soon. Because Kimi Raikkonen looked like he was on lighter fuel. We do enter the Ascari chicane, turns 8, 9 and 10. Very clean, apart from the exit, entering the last part of the straight. We were off the track, but at least it didn't penalise us there.
He needs to be in and out quickly, which could well mean they'll short fill him.
Martin Brundle was talking about someone. I'm not sure who, because we were talking over them. But I do apologise, but my commentary is also just as important. And we've set a lap of 1:25.6. That's not the fastest lap of the race. Never mind, our engineer says that is the fastest lap of the race. So, that is great stuff by Michael Schumacher as he's still in the lead. Where's James Allen's commentary? He's not going to tell us the places yet, is he? No, it's just our engineers. We are 4 tenths faster on the first sector.
The battle for the lead is hotting up.
Oh, here we go.
Michael Schumacher has been out on the tarmac for a while. His pit stop must be due in the next couple of laps. Raikkonen is in with a shout here.
If he's in first, as I suspect, he'll be looking to get some of his best laps so far. Short filling is always an option. Michael Schumacher piles on the pressure through sector 2. He's eked out the margin by another 10.
0.2 of a second faster through sector 2.
Okay, thanks, engineer. So I was trying to say is, before Martin Brundle started talking about the gaps, we are on a one-stop strategy on lap 6 we're supposed to pit, because we do have extra fuel, so we're not going to pit yet, but they're assuming that we're ready to pit soon, but we definitely have more fuel in the car than Kimi Raikkonen, judging by his run to the straight the first lap. And we had a better exit out of Parabolica, and we've opened the gap to 2 seconds. And we smashed our lap time as well.
2.1 seconds now.
Martin Brundle just told us the gap, which is brilliant.
Let's see who the top 8 drivers are. Michael Schumacher leads. Raikkonen is second. Alonso third. Button is fourth. Heidfeld is in fifth. He's up from 7th.
You have to come into the pits for your next stop. Repeat, scheduled stop, next lap.
Okay, thanks, engineer.
McLaren mechanics out in the pit lane.
Michael Schumacher is quickest in sector 1. He's extended the gap by another 1/10 of a second.
Thanks, Martin, for telling us that. I'm keeping a bit quiet so that the commentators can say their stats and whatnot, but yeah, we're opening up the gap, and as you can hear from James Allen's commentary, the McLaren team is out ready to do a pit stop. I'm guessing it's for Kimi Raikkonen, because Kimi Raikkonen definitely was on a quick, lighter fuel load than myself, so we don't really have to worry about Kimi Raikkonen, because we're going to stay out just 2 laps longer, but our tyres are definitely about to run off the cliff, as you can tell. Our left rear tyre, is actually turning a different colour. It's normally green, but it's turning limey yellow soon, because our tyre is definitely going to be a bit tough there to stay on the track. So
Excellent lap time. That is the fastest lap of the race so far.
we just posted the fastest lap despite having a negative, despite being slow in the 3rd sector, sorry, but our first 2 sectors were golden, as clearly been told. And the flashing light means we're going to pit this lap, so we're boxing this lap. Kimi Raikkonen is not yet pitted. I think Montoya's pitted first. The debris is in the way. Oh, it's red and yellow, not red, yellow and orange. Sorry about that. We did touch the debris, and that's made us go a bit wide, but we kept it cool, just about. So it's Schumacher Brothers 1-2 at the moment, with Rosberg 3rd. Kimi Raikkonen is currently 4th, with Fernando Alonso 5th. I think Fernando Alonso has made his pit stop, and so has Kimi Raikkonen. So pretty much Michael Schumacher's racing against Kimi Raikkonen and Fernando Alonso. I'm hoping that we don't get... and we've been penalised for cutting across the track for 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and there we go again. So it's been a bit of a mixed lap here, trying to open the gap up to Kimi Raikkonen and Fernando Alonso, as we're planning to go ahead of them, but that kind of cost us there. It might have cost us some time, but here we go. The Ferrari boys are out, and Michael Schumacher is diving in the pit lane. He's got to put on the speed limiter no less, and here he goes. So the race is on for the lead, and Michael Schumacher enters the pit lane. Here we go. The Ferrari pit boys are rather quick and fast during this. Excellent stuff. Switching the 2 tyres. There we go. And the front wheel is 9.1 seconds, and out he goes. Will that be enough to be ahead of both Kimi Raikkonen and Fernando Alonso? We shall see. We're going to make Martin Brundle and James Allen cover this, because Michael Schumacher's about to exit the pit lane.
Schumacher keeps his opponent behind him. There was an opportunity.
Oh, it's very close here. Oh, here comes Fernando Alonso from the outside. Oh, goodness, don't crash. Oh, Michael Schumacher's kept his place, and Fernando Alonso has overtaken Kimi Raikkonen somehow, heading into the start-finish straight as Michael Schumacher exits the pit lane. So good stop by the Ferrari boys.
He's up from 7. Montoya 5th. 6th is Heidfeld. Trulli 7th. And Barrichello is in 8th.
So Michael Schumacher is currently in the lead, but this isn't going to be an easy one. His tyres are cold, especially his front tyres, so Alonso has more of the advantage because he's pitted and his tyres are hot. While Michael Schumacher's on the phase of heating up his tyres. And Alonso's gone up the outside of the Ascari chicane, and what an overtake! Michael Schumacher's made a mistake, and there goes Fernando Alonso. My goodness, what a pass! Wow, that was speed heading into the Ascari chicane, and Michael Schumacher was caught off guard. My goodness, good pass by Fernando Alonso. But Parabolica's Michael Schumacher's corner here as he's caught up to Fernando Alonso. This battle is far from over between Renault and Ferrari. And the Tifosi are seeing an amazing battle here, and Michael Schumacher has taken the lead. What a pass. This is far from over. Kimi Raikkonen is behind as well. He's watching this battle thinking he's better get in on this. And our engineer has now just told us that our tyres are now officially hot. Green means hot, so that's excellent stuff.
Michael Schumacher leads. Alonso is 2nd. Raikkonen is 3rd. Montoya 4th. Fisichella 5th. He slipped down from 4th. Trulli 6th. He's up from 7th. Barrichello is 7th. That's a gain of 1 place. Heidfeld is in 8th place.
And we did notice that somebody retired a lap earlier, and it was a Honda car, and I believe that is Jenson Button, because Rubens Barrichello is currently in 7th place, so Jenson Button is out of the race. He must have had some sort of failure heading into the corner, heading into the thing. And Alonso's tried the Ascari chicane again to pass Michael Schumacher, and this time does he make it stick? No. Alonso gave him the space, and Michael Schumacher was caught sleeping again on the Ascari chicane. My goodness, Alonso's really seizing the opportunity at the Ascari chicane. Now they're heading into Parabolica, and it looks like Michael Schumacher got a better exit out of Parabolica there, and Fernando Alonso has been left behind, but I won't count this race to be over yet. 3 laps to go, and it's Renault versus Ferrari.
But it seems as though he's on it now. This race isn't over yet. It looks like Schumacher may be passed soon. The gap is now 1/10 of a second.
And Alonso has passed Michael Schumacher as Martin Brundle was talking. Michael Schumacher ran wide in turn 1 and headed into turn 2, almost went into the gravel track, and Fernando Alonso has taken full opportunity of that. And Michael Schumacher, oh, he's almost lost it there. My goodness. Oh no, that would have been disastrous if he lost it there. Whew. Michael Schumacher's got us on off our feet here today. His driving has been very erratic sometimes and very genius sometimes as well. Wow, there's debris here.
Barrichello is 6th. He's up from 7th.
Michael Schumacher's had a messy entry into the Ascari chicanes, but he actually got out okay. And Alonso is 1.3 seconds ahead of the Ferrari. And hold on a second, something has happened. It's a McLaren, and it's Kimi Raikkonen. He's out of the race. He was running third place, and Kimi Raikkonen has a problem as Fisichella is in third place and Montoya is fourth and Barrichello is in fifth place. What on earth happened to Kimi Raikkonen? He's hobbling his way back to the pit lane, it looks like.
Finishes the lap in fine style. The gap now stands at 2.4 seconds.
I think Kimi Raikkonen has a puncture. Must have had an incident with Fisichella.
He's up from second. Michael Schumacher is in second. He was in the lead earlier. Fisichella third. Montoya fourth. Barrichello fifth. Trulli's sixth.
Michael Schumacher is building up a healthy advantage. The gap is out to 2.8 seconds. That's a missed opportunity for Fisichella. It's a good day for Schumacher, however. He has just remained out of touch today by putting in a consistent drive.
Michael Schumacher had a sloppy entry into the first Lesmo there. Again, he's having a sloppy entry. He's putting so much pressure into catching Fernando Alonso as he wants to win this with a Tifosi. He technically should still be out in front. He technically should be in front, but he's made so much mistakes. He's making the Tifosi worry a lot, especially after what happened to Felipe Massa. I'm pretty sure that the Tifosi doesn't want Michael Schumacher to make a mistake. But we shall see what happens as Michael Schumacher's closing on Fernando Alonso heading into Parabolica. It's the penultimate lap here. Michael Schumacher brakes to not hit Alonso heading into Parabolica. Don't crash each other. Don't do it. Michael Schumacher has the advantage as he's got the power of the straight line speed and the slipstream, and he's taking the lead heading into the final lap here, entering the final lap of the race. I'm excited. Sorry about that. I've repeated final lap twice, but Michael Schumacher, Fernando Alonso having a battle in the final lap here for the lead in the Italian Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher has made it stick. The Tifosi are going wild. You can hear them in the background as we commentate. And Michael Schumacher is in the lead on the final lap. He's just got to hold his nerve. Martin Brundle's just talking about Fisichella catching up to Michael Schumacher. Forget about Fisichella. It's all about the battle for the lead right now. And heading into the first Lesmo, Michael Schumacher's really got to be calm, but he's really got to be aggressive as well to get away from Fernando Alonso. He's entered the second Lesmo, and it's been a nice entry into both Lesmos this time. He's not feeling the pressure anymore. Now he's heading into the Ascari chicane. Well, not yet anyway. He brakes and enters the Ascari chicane. And he's now entering the penultimate straight of the race. As he's only got one more corner, and that will be Parabolica. The Tifosi are running wild. You can hear the horns. You can hear them screaming Schumi's name as he enters Parabolica. He's turning to do the one final straight, and it's the start-finish straight. The checkered flag is out, and Michael Schumacher has won the Italian Grand Prix. The Tifosi go absolutely wild. You can hear them screaming over the engines.
Michael Schumacher powers across the line to
Oh, what a race.
Alonso should hang on to finish second.
What a race. That second stint was just absolutely killer.
And this season has been no exception. We've seen these V8 cars at full stretch here today, heading down the main straight and into the first chicane, and I can tell you, anyone who said that the V8s would be somehow slow compared with the V10s will quickly withdraw that comment. These are mightily impressive cars, and I think this season is just getting better and better. We must now sadly take an extended break due to the cancellation of the Belgian Grand Prix earlier this year. Join us again in October when we travel east to Shanghai, followed by Japan for the closing part of the season. See you then.
Thank you, Martin. That was a great race and great analysis of it. Felipe Massa sadly got lapped and his race was over from the first lap, but the Tifosi had a more positive thing to worry as Michael Schumacher took the checkered flag and took the victory. So there was one downside of Felipe Massa, and then there was the up moment of Michael Schumacher's victory, as we are about to go to the podium. Once the loading screen finishes. And the German national anthem plays, followed by the Italian national anthem, which has made Michael Schumacher be emotional. The Renault boys are just happy to be there, and more reasons for Italy to be smiling is the fact that Giancarlo Fisichella got a podium. So Ferrari win and an Italian on the podium. Couldn't complain. So that's it, folks. As we won the Italian Grand Prix and we got a trophy for it. Nice stuff. So, my predictions for the Italian Grand Prix. Qualifying took quite some time to finish, if I'm honest with you. Waited 2 hours for the session to go, and it finally did. And Lewis Hamilton's pole position with Lance Stroll in second place due to the Red Bulls getting them penalties. And the Ferraris are lingering on the third row. Credit, I gotta admit, Esteban Ocon deserves credit, and Stoffel Van Dorn for getting in the third part of qualifying. So yeah, ups and downs for the Italian Grand Prix. As a Ferrari fan, it was a down session because we could not compete with Mercedes during the wet weather, but that was kind of sad because you're in Italy, but hopefully with the weather being better tomorrow, Ferrari can get a podium. Well, credit to Lance Stroll and Esteban Ocon for having great qualifying sessions. But yeah, I'm hoping Ferrari can miraculously win and Mercedes have some sort of problem. But this track suits the Mercedes more. But congratulations to Lewis Hamilton for breaking Michael Schumacher's pole record, which is still an incredible achievement if you ask me. But my prediction is hopefully Ferraris get both on the podium, Kimi Räikkönen and Vettel. But it's not going to be an easy task because of the fact that they both aren't in a good position, but they always have good starts, so hopefully it goes our way. But for now, I'm going to stop talking, and this is SamuraiT-X signing out. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Formula 1 video. Take care, everybody.